Hey, TJ Funakoshi, how's it going? Just give me a moment here and I'll be sharing out the link and moving forward. I'm doing good, TJ, doing good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of RWO. This is Battlefield episode 10. Let's do a little bit of a rundown on what's going down tonight for your viewing entertainment. We've got Shadow Press on the far left. Dead center is the Renegade. And then the Foundation's very own executive. He is Wolf Tirgavishte. This is a triple threat extreme rules match, and then we move on. It's singles action with Abigail Hayne taking on the Tribe's Kaiva. Then tag team action in a Hell in a Cell. The team formerly known as the Horsemen of Apocalypse. Well, they have revealed themselves to be none other than Mordecai and Sin. The Brotherhood returns tonight. They'll be taking on the Pit's very own Ragnarok. That's Ulrich and Ulf Hefnar. And yes, we have reinforced the cell as well as the squared circle. These are four big dudes. Gonna go down the hard way. And then singles action once again. It is Harley Davidson taking on Molly Shamrock. And then we have our first title defense. It is the television title on the line. Evie Bloodyard is your champion. And she'll be taking on the number one contender in Carmella, Lilith Ambrosio. And then our main event on Battlefield. It's the Wasteland Championship title on the line. Brody Ness is your current Wasteland champion. He defeated Junior McCoy for that title. Junior McCoy coming back for just another taste. Is he going to succeed? Is he going to capture the gold once again? Well, we're going to find out in our main event. But right now, it's time to get dirty. Brian Hillibert, how you doing? Glad to see everyone here thus far. More will join as we move along. If they don't, there's always a replay, folks. But right now, triple threat action. All three of these men, they want to get up in there in the rankings. They want to be a future champion here in RWO. Shadow Press has clearly impressed the locker room. Let's see how he fares tonight. Odds, well, they're a bit stacked on all of them. They've got to fight two men in order to take the victory. This is a one falls. Can the Renegade or Shadow Press or even Wolf Tirgavishte walk away as your new champion? I'm sorry, no title on the line, sorry. Not a championship, the winner I mean. Well, right now it's Renegade starting off strong, axe kick taken down. Wolf Tirgavishte, but Shadow Press hitting a super kick out of nowhere. This is what I was talking about. You're not battling just one man, you are battling two. The odds on survival, wow, they are definitely not on your side. Not tonight. Big knee strike to the abdomen and another axe kick by Renegade. And now, Shadow Press slips behind, waistlock, German suplex. Holding on tight. There's the second. The combination going down. And there it is. Trying to fold up the Renegade in half, break his back, his body, and his spirit. But as you can see, the Renegade, not the forgiving type, but falls victim to a DDT. Beautiful float over by Shadow Press. Now a collar and elbow, but Wolf Tirgavishte powers out. The fisherman hook and the suplex. I'm doing good, Brian, doing good. Back to work on writing, and we'll have some stuff published this week. But right now, as you can see, it's Wolf Tirgaviste with a basement DDT, taking full control of this match, going for the cover, but only good for a 1. Renegade, oh, snap German out of nowhere. Renegade seen Shadow Press coming. There's the cover, but not even good for a 1. The sledgehammer brought into play. We've got a baseball bat down on the mat. Tirgaviste surprisingly dropping the sledgehammer. Damn! And now European uppercut staggering Renegade. There's the pickup. Could be beautiful. Razor's edge into a power bomb. That crucifix power bomb beautifully executed. Renegade, however, kicking out at 1. All 3 of these men very impressive in that ring. Can take a lot of abuse. They seem like they never want to stay laying down, and as you can see, violent as all get up and go. Now the steel chair in the ring, but Tirgaviste brushing it off. There it is, the step over heel kick. Shadow Press once again taking care of business, but a jawbreaker staggering Renegade. The rolling heel kick misses its mark and sets Shadow Press up to take out Renegade. Renegade escaping the clutches of Shadow once again. There's the belly to belly directly on the baseball bat and the sledgehammer, and still manages to take the chair away from Wolf Tirgaviste. Cool, I need more reading material. That's good to hear, because Wasteland, or I should say Wastelanders, coming out this week. Next week will be the Wolven in the second race series. But right now, it is Shadow Press in full control of this match. And it looks like he's going to put out the Renegade. There it is, the roundhouse. Took his jaw clean off. The referee down for the 1. And broken up before the hand fell for the 2. Wolf Tirgaviste wants to make a statement. The Foundation has already proclaimed that they are going to capture all the broken humans out there, those mutated individuals living in squalor, hiding from civilization. And right now, he's got to put up with the big, the nasty Renegade. We've got a 2 and 3, and it's over. The Iron Warrior picking up the first win of the night in quick fashion, I might add. Impressive victory here by Renegade. Had to battle 2 other men, was able to wage the war that he needed to pick up a victory. The Battlefield, well, that belongs to Renegade tonight. Impressive roundhouse kick here by Shadow Press. Thought it was over right there, but Wolf Tirgaviste put in enough to stop that from ending right there. Your winner of the match, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Renegade. A former Legends champion, a former, well, one of 3 or... well, I should say 1 of 4 individuals in RWO to hold 4 titles simultaneously. He's looking to get back up in that upper echelon here in the rankings. This will definitely do that. Mark Caliber, how's it going, brother? Well, up next, we're back into singles action. Get the puppies ready, because it's time. Abigail Hayne will be taking on none other than the Tribe's Kaiva. And this time I've got to remember to put on the entrances. Does make for a little bit of a quicker pace to the show, but I do know some people love to see their entrances, so we're going to give it to them. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. Glad to see everyone stepping through, even if it's just for a minute or two. Whole lot of action going down. We've seen the vignettes earlier in the RWO locker room, as well as the scrapyard. The Angry Viking lacing up his boots tonight. I don't know what is going on. I don't want to even second guess. But you know, when the old fool goes and laces up, something stupid is going to happen. But right now it's Abigail Hayne and Kaiva stepping into the ring. This is a one falls match. There are rules in place. Not that we like it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Puppies. Wow. Hailing from Bone City, she is Abigail Hayne. Abigail Hayne, the pride and joy and the possession of one Leviathan. She's a former champion in her own right, looking to get back up into the rankings. We haven't seen much of her as of late. Let's see if she can turn things around tonight. Monday night we will be returning with Warfare. Some big matches going down there tonight though. Jam-packed. Ready to throw down as each and every warrior here in RWO. And speaking of warrior, hailing from the Badlands, representing the tribe, she is the Witch Doctor, Kaiva. Altered Arcade in the house. Talk about a great show earlier today. I hated missing the live show, but I did catch the replay, and goddamn is if ASWF is not on fire. She's looking a little cross-eyed tonight. Don't know what that's about. Well, maybe she caught a bone. You know what I'm saying? Some shenanigans and fuckery going down in ASWF earlier today. I definitely want to catch the full episode. Great stuff by Altered Arcade. But here we go. Oh! Roundhouse taken down Abigail. Kaiva unloading right from the get-go. The bell rang, she went to work. And now the Irish Whip. The referee taken out. And Kaiva looking to do, plant the beaver in the old grill and take her down with a Hurricane Rana, beautifully executed. But there's the wily Cougar. I'm sorry. Well, her nickname is Cougar. Abigail Hayne now with the ground and pound. Nobody in the Wesley's saying can throw away hard enough to make these women do that. Holy fuck, man. How's it going? Ripper spring heel, but Kaiva stepping or rolling out to the outside. And now Abigail following her back in. And there's the sleeper dropper. Carmella. In our first main event of the night, will be battling for the television champion. Can she defeat Evie Bloodyard? But there's the power of Abigail. Reminiscent, very reminiscent of the Pearl River Plunge. You guys know him as Ahmed Johnson. His finishing maneuver, beautiful to see, but a low drop kick by Kaiva. Turning the tables quickly on Abigail Hayne. Snapmare takedown, there's the spinal tap. The Painted Warrior. taking Abigail Hayden to task. There's the knee strikes to the ribs and one right to the jaw, continuously battering the body and the head of Abigail. And there's a beautiful and efficient block. Big knee strike, dart. Oh, left right over. The spear and the roaring elbow putting Abigail down to the mat. And you gotta believe Leviathan is watching closely. Is Abigail Hayden going to disappoint the man that, loves her more than, his 2 bits? That's good to hear, Ripper. Good to hear. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. It was bloody hot out here today. Couldn't get any work done outside. Drop toe hold now. Working on the head of Abigail Hayden once again. There's the block, lowering her center of gravity. Abigail, with the power slam. Just a little snap and bam. That swivel on the hips, man. It'll do it every time. Popping the hips for the suplex. And now trying to get the fans to get on her side. She's getting a little bit of love, but not a whole lot. The brutality of Abigail Hayden, bar none, one of the fiercest women here in RWO, and we've got many fierce women. The package power bomb. It's got to be over. And it's only good for a 2. I don't know where the referee had been sleeping last night, because clearly that was a victory. But combination clotheslines. And the single leg drop kick. Abigail looking up at the lights. Well, she ain't seeing much. Belly to belly. And there's the cover. Kaiba looking for it. 1, 2, and a big kick out by Abigail. There's the spiral leg drop, keeping Cougar down currently, but back up on her feet. And the spine buster. Gotta love both women's tenacity, their strengths. You can't see many negatives when watching these 2 women battle it out inside that ring. Their game is sound and very evenly matched when it comes to their skills in that ring. And right now, Abigail utilizing that power that she displays oh so often. We're going to the outside. It's a superplex. And no man's land just got fed the blood of Kaiba. Kaiba, though, however, turning the tables only slightly, though. A nice dodge of the dropkick. Now Kaiba getting a good mouthful of that steel. Crusted steel step. Spinning back kick now, trying to turn things around, but the power of Abigail shining through. Back into those steel steps, Kaiba in distress currently as Abigail drinks in some of the love she's receiving from the fans. Man, some of these Wastelanders might be from Bone City. I haven't seen the Wastelanders cheer this much for Abigail ever. Yes, however, she does look like someone tossed a wang and landed right on between her eyes today, but the cross-eyed vision doesn't seem to be impairing her ability inside the squared circle. Now Kaiba measuring the bigger woman up. Could be going for... Went for the key lock. A little different here by Kaiba. Quickly pushed off, but a jawbreaker staggering Abigail. Went for the crossbody and it's a dodge. There's the big forearm shiver. Kaiba now at the mercy of one of the strongest women in RWO, the bear hug slapped on. Can she survive? And will Abigail allow her survival? Well, survive she did. There's the bell clap. The belly to belly by Kaiba once again, dropping her. Driving the air from the lungs. Could be over. We've got the 1, 2, and another kick out. There's the reversal once again, swinging back, but a fireman's carrying Kaiva. Once again on the receiving end, there it is, the Hurricane Rana. Agile, powerful, 6 feet tall. Perhaps maybe the tallest woman here in RWO. Not afraid to go dirty, the rake in the eyes. And then that drop kick to the back of the brain pan opens up Kaiva for a nice, beautiful ground and pound tactic. But right now, Abigail's searching. Can she take her out with the finisher? And there it is. The Samoan. Wow, beautifully done. Samoan spinebuster, but Kaiva able to survive once again. We've got a wrestling match. Chopping down Kaiva now is Abigail Hayne, the tilt-a-whirl slam. Furious rage being shown here by Abigail Hayne, but that spinal tap woke up Kaiva. Another missed crossbody. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a fight on our hands. Both these women want to prove themselves. They have been off of RWO television for far too long, and they are showing the roster exactly how to get the job done. Pump handle slam. Kaiva very impressive with the power moves tonight. We've got the 2, and it's not over. Abigail Hayne gazed into Kaiva's eyes, seeing the fear. The Irish whip into the corner. The perfect setup. Are we going back to no man's land? Yes, we are. And here we go, superplex. And a bitch has been broken. And somehow the puppies managed to stay within their muzzles. Low drop kick, Kaiva recovering, shockingly. Begging Abigail Hayne to get back into the ring, but having to go back out. Kaiva not afraid to throw down in no man's land. Both women staring at each other as they get back in the ring. Went for the roundhouse once again. Ducked under the forearm shiver. Inverted atomic drop. But Kaiva coming back with a kick right to the hamstring. Crossbody finally finds its mark. Who's going to win? It's up to these women to prove they are worthy of being here on Battlefield. The Snapmare. Both these women have been impressive in the past. Kaiva, along with the rest of the tribe, holding on to those 6-woman tag titles, and we've got a cover. 2. And Abigail Hayne survives. Barely got her shoulder up this time around. Kaiva rolling aside, and there's the double leg takedown. I am sitting here itching to get to our main events of the evening, but right now, these 2 women, they are giving us the match of their very lives. T-bone suplex there by Kaiva. Could this be the end of Abigail Hayne here tonight? And another kick out. How she keeps on getting that shoulder up, I have no idea. Kaiva keeps on bringing the heavy, and Abigail Hayne shrugs it off, and a shrug off once again. The big forearm. And now back in the corner we go. This could very well be the end if Abigail chooses to go for that superplex out to no man's land once again. But this time, staying inside. Hook in the arms. Could it be? Oh! Could have pinned Kaiba right there, chose not to. Instead, inflicting more abuse and pain. And it did not pay the dividends, folks. Kaiba coming back. And there it is, that roaring elbow. The cover. Did she do enough? Did she knock out? I'm not even going to finish the sentence because obviously she did not knock a bitch out. And there's the roundhouse. Abigail went for that overhand shot. Missed her mark. But Kaiba, too close to the ropes, could not get the submission. Those lethal knee strikes once again. Staggering Abigail Hayne, the low drop kick to the knee. And now, Kaiba climbing up. Perched atop. And the big splash. Cover her, you fool! And there's the cover. 1, 2, and it's over, and Kaiba reigns supreme. What an impressive match, folks. Could not ask any more of these women. Definitely gonna need some medical attention, especially Kaiba. I don't know how she survived 2 superplexes to that broken concrete of no man's land. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, she is Kaiba. Nick Werner in the house. How's it going, Nick? Well, folks, they said they have returned. They have shed the shackles of slavery towards, well, of the Savior. The Savior, I guess, saved these men from crucifixion. They have cut their ties. They have broken free of the shackles of servitude. Ladies and gentlemen, the nightmare known as sin and the big dog known as Mordecai, they return tonight. And they are going straight for the big money. Yes. Hell in a Cell tonight. But they'll be taking on 2 of the biggest wolves here in RWO. I'm talking about Ulrich and Ulf Hefnar. They have also made it known that they are far from done with the man known as Savior. Things are good. Got the weekend off, and I get to see some RWO. Good to hear, Nick Werner. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Tomorrow's Friday. Hoping to be outside, out back, working on the rat rod. Got to pick up some more steel and start getting to work on that floor. At least cut everything out, measure it all out, get it everything set up the way I need it, and then I gotta find someone to weld the motherfucker. Now we have been seeing these men as Conquest and Death, members of the 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse, and led by Savior. I guess Sin and Mordecai have had enough being held back, being caged. They want to release the evil back into the wasteland. Wow, they got some stiff competition here with Ulrich and Ulf Hefnar. Yes, as I stated at the top of the show, we have reinforced the ring as well as the Hell in a Cell. We had to use some rusted metal, but you know, you work with what you got here in the wasteland. If you're enjoying the show, make sure you hit that thumbs up, folks. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Always hit that bell so you get the notifications every time we go live. But ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is Mordecai. And his brother carrying up the rear, he is Sin. Now we do have to change their nameplates on screen. They are no longer members of the Four Horsemen of Apocalypse. These men are known as the Brotherhood. They have reigned over wrestling promotions across FBW, Unstoppable, Big Dog Wrestling, and now here back in Renegade Wrestling Organization. What do these two men have in store for their opponents tonight? God knows what is on the mind of these two sadistic motherfuckers. Glad to hear that, Brian. Hopefully you're having a good meal. I had a very healthy meal. I had a salad along with some salmon. Two big men kneeling. Well, Sin is 7 feet tall. Mordecai is, I believe, 6'10". Both of them teetering on that 300-pound mark. Bringing the flames of hell along with them. These two men ready to go to war here in the battlefield. And now, representing the Crimson Fangs, they hail from the pit. We are bearing witness to two ultimate warriors here. Ulf Hefnar and Ulrich. They are your Crimson Fangs, two of the most dangerous wolves here in RWO's history. One might be a little bit on the dumb side, but that's not his fault. He was just born that way. Gonna be chaos. Gonna be hard to call this match. And Mordecai. Whoa! Big boot catches the side of Mordecai's head by Ulrich. And now Ulf Hefnar grabbing Sin by the throat, tossing him like a rag doll. This is getting off to a rough start for the Brotherhood. Double-handed choke by right to the eyes. And a Uranagi slam by Ulrich. Ulf Hefnar going for a quick cover here. The referee down for the one. And only good for a one. The big clubbing blow trying to stop the heart of the nightmare is Ulrich. And now the save from Mordecai to Ulf Hefnar. Big jawbreaker, leaping clothesline, almost decapitating Sin. And another quick cover, this time by Ulrich. Another one fall, and Mordecai gets dumped. Out to no man's land. This is gonna get dangerous and violent really damn quick, folks. Keep your eyes open. It could end just as quickly as it started. Mordecai and Sin have said they have been shackled, restrained, not able to bring the chaos and evil that they have always brought to the wrestling world. Well, let's see if they can fulfill their promises tonight of evil, of chaos. Right now, they've got two of the toughest wolves in the wasteland to deal with. Right now, doing a fair job of it. Elbow drops raining down upon the knee, and a fist drop by Sin. Well, that story is coming in the book of Wasteland. Bringing off Hefnar in the hard way is Mordecai. The military press, that is over 300 pounds being lifted overhead, and then the tombstone pile driver. And a pile driver from Sin trying to snap the necks of these wolves. There are the Brotherhood. There's the snapmare. Sin down on his ass in a big boot. Dropping off Hefnar as Ulrich stomping the wind out of the lungs of Sin. turns his attention shortly over to Mordecai. And now, another attack from behind is Ulf Hefner. Stomping on the ribs of Sin. There's the hot shot by Ulrich. Gut-wrench suplex, Ulf Hefner. Overpowering Sin as Ulrich gets another one fall. Butterfly suplex. Mordecai being a ragdoll. Coming back, swinging but a clothesline. And the suplex by Ulf Hefner. Impressive indeed. It isn't going to be pretty. You're not going to see any technicalities here. These men are straight up brawlers, in your face, putting fists down your throat and boots up your asses. This is what Battlefield has been built for. Right now, looking for that rack submission, but Sin overpowering, clubbing the head. But look at that spiral tombstone pile driver. Unbelievable power. And now Ulf Hefner with a massive headbutt staggers Sin. A clothesline dumps him to no man's land, but the big man is back on his feet. They came to wage war in the battlefield, and wage war they have. It's Ulf Hefner and Mordecai now inside the square circle. Ulrich and Sin rolling back in simultaneously. The double-handed choke tossing them. Wow. Well, like that Wang hit Abigail between the eyes this morning. God damn. Well, I don't know how the Savior did it, but we'll be finding out. He will be telling his story in an upcoming issue of Wasteland. Uranagi backbreaker here by Mordecai, but Ulrich with a gourd buster, a cover from behind. Referee, get your ass moving. And the save goes to Ulrich. Big forearm shot staggers Ulrich. Here's the power display, the pile driver. Dropped him right on his brain pan. Probably shortened his stature about 2 inches. The Irish whip by Sin. And a hip toss into a power slam. Follows it up with an elbow drop to the heart. Battlefield was made with this match in mind, and these men are giving everything they've got. I used to manage both Mordecai and Sin. I know what they're capable of. Almar Wolf has proven what the Wolves are capable of. Who is going to walk away? I can't tell you. And I won't even prepare to predict an outcome tonight. I'm not here to sell you a car, I'm here to sell you a wrestling match. And a wrestling match like this doesn't need to be sold. These men are doing everything right. And it's over. Sin did not. Oh, both men pinned simultaneously. I thought it was Sin covering Ulrich. My eyes must be crossed. I must have been hit square between the eyes with the Wang myself. Here's where it all went wrong for Sin. The block of the chokeslam. Ulf Hefner bowled through with that shoulder block. Here's the cover by Ulrich. Went nowhere. But it all ended for the Brotherhood here tonight. Impressive return. But ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, Ulrich and Ulf Hefner. They are the Crimson FANG. And if you can't get them behind a match like that, you are dead inside. Well, ladies and gentlemen, back to singles action. It is Harley Davidson taking on Molly Shamrock. Oh, have mercy. We're bringing the puppies. What am I doing? What am I doing? Gotta save that for one of the main events. Here we go. Harley Davidson. And Molly Shamrock returns once again. Here we go. Following this match, we will have one of our first main events. It is for the television championship title. Carmella, the #1 contender, will go up against the champion in Evie Bloodyard. But this match is up next, and oh, the Blondes are here to represent Harley Davidson, a rebel, if you will, not to steal anything away from Rebel Outlaw, but the original biker chick here in RWO goes to Harley Davidson. And then you've got Molly Shamrock, a warrior spirit, a will to survive at any cost. She has had a little bit of a bad luck, a little bit of a losing streak here in RWO. 4 losses with 1 win. But Harley Davidson not much better. 2 wins, 3 losses, and 1 DQ. But ladies and gentlemen, making her way from the Badlands, she is Harley Davidson. Talk about a tough-looking chick there. You know, I tackle her, but only in the bedroom. And let's see what I've missed here. Katrina is such a good cook. It's even great reheated. That is awesome. Yes, sometimes leftovers are even better the second reheat. Or the first reheat, I should say. Should be an interesting match. Both these women have been off of television for a time or two. A hot minute. Making a very slow entrance here. Not showing any signs of worry, any signs of anxiety for this match. She is prepared. Still, if there is mad science, it always goes to Demented. Or always go Demented is involved. There's a tongue turner. And now, oh, ladies and gentlemen, she is sweet but psycho. Give it up for Molly Shamrock. She might be a sweetheart, but she's got one psychotic side to her. Piss her off, she will grab all your belongings, set it on fire right in the middle of your living room, and walk up to you and punch you right in the teeth, folks. She'll do it all for shits and giggles. Both women ready to go, waiting on that bell, and there it is. Oh, let's get ready to throw down. And Molly Shamrock starting off quick, bringing the arm out into the hammer lock. Beautiful reversal here into the arm bar, but rolls through, does Molly Shamrock. Both women standing toe-to-toe. The collar and elbow, side headlock applied. Beautiful takedown. Wearing down Harley Davidson and planting those knuckles right between the eyes. Side rushing after the backbreaker. And you got to watch out for the combinations from Molly Shamrock. Tough as nails. She might be of the stature of most models. She's got a lot of power behind her moves. But Harley Davidson overpowering her, holding her up against the ropes. The referee having to break the hold, and a cheap shot. Not a clean break when you're dealing with Harley Davidson. Back to the collar and elbow. Waist lock. And the snapmare into the side headlock here by Harley. Back to the collar and elbow, but Molly Shamrock. A lot of switch-ups here. Sweeps the leg, face plant on Harley. Now the elbow drop, taking out the knee. Boot to the midsection now. Harley Davidson trying to make a comeback. The crossbody, forearm shot. Caught her right high on the collarbone. Does not stop the fight in Molly Shamrock whatsoever. Here we go. The knee lift and dumped outside is Harley Davidson. Our main event of the night, Blaze McCoy's very own son, Junior McCoy, gets a return match against, well, Brody Ness, the Nature Boy. But right now it's Molly Shamrock with an STO, backbreaker, side Russian right on that concrete. No forgiveness there. It is the wasteland. Most of us are either psycho, mutant, vampire, werewolf, siren, swamp monster, and zombie. That is the wasteland way. Yes, a lot of mutants that the Foundation wants to rid us of. Now they just make it more homey. You know what I'm saying? Rolls through that arm drag, drop toe hold, eating a whole dusty mat is Harley Davidson. Shamrock now working the back, getting ready for that knee lift once again, and over top of the rope goes Harley. Molly has always been impressive inside that ring. Tonight, she wants another victory. She wants the losing streak to end. And she's doing a fine job of wearing down Harley. DDT! It's gotta be over. She's gotta be concussed, but Molly will not stop. Harley Davidson turning things around once again. How she's even standing on her own, I don't know. Working the arm now is Harley. No love for the fans there. Big clothesline combination coming your way. Harley Davidson building up a head of steam. Single leg drop kick and a double knees. Not done just yet. Beautiful agility with that back flip. The knees being driven right into the ribs of Molly Shamrock. We've got two and a kick out. Very near fall. Heart stopping, if you will. Going back to work on the arms, but Molly lay in wait with the forearm shiver. Knee lift to the abdomen, but a jawbreaker and fells Harley Davidson. Can't say much about what we've seen tonight. It has been a battlefield, to say nothing short of what the show is all about. Beautiful combination off the turnbuckles coming in. Oh! And the Bulldog finishes up the comeback. Now Molly Shamrock looking for it. Buries the knee right in the neck of Harley Davidson. Could be a tap out here. And there it is, the tap. Molly Shamrock breaks the streak. She is now a winner. Still in the deficit, however, but it is an impressive comeback. 4 straight losses in a row. Survived those double knees to the ribs. I thought it was over for her. Somehow had the will to survive. Came out on top. An excellent submission. Look at that, trying to snap the neck and the back of Harley Davidson. Just enough torque to make the big bitch tap out. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the sweet, the psycho, Molly Shamrock. Oh, have mercy, our first main event is upon us. I've been itching. I've been waiting. I am told, however, I am supposed to get cameramen out to the locker room. Something going down out in the back. We've seen footage of the Angry Viking lacing up and getting ready for war tonight. In a little vignette earlier on today, very frustrated, his son fell a little bit short, taking away that television title off of Gear Off. Did not like the attitude he received from Bastage. I am told these two throwing some words back and forth in the locker room. It's been a long time since we've seen the Angry Viking ready and willing to step into action, but it seems like he's had enough. The confrontation going down between Bastage and the Angry Viking, and that first throw has been tossed. These men throwing wild. Two chrome dome motherfuckers with bad attitudes, and a whole lot of jaw-jacking going down recently. And here we go, the sidewalk slam on the concrete floor. The Angry Viking unloading on Bastage. Tired of the mockery, tired of the bullshit being slung his way. The Angry Viking could not tolerate it any longer, but right now the Bastage showing him just why he should have stayed in his office. Perfectly good Sharpie fat tip marker had to die for that stripe on the goatee. Do you know how hard those are to come by these days? I thought it was a little bit of motor oil, just old, thick motor oil he just wiped down his chin. Who knows with this guy? But right now, the Angry Viking in control. Oh! Straight shot right to the brain pan. Dropping Bastage with one strike and the Mongolian chop blocked. But the block goes to the Angry Viking. The elbow missed the big boot. This man needs a set of fucking spectacles, because he missed it by a fucking mile. And now, sets him up, got him up on the shoulders. Whoa! Pancaked him right on that concrete. Who wants some flapjacks, folks? We're getting them in spades today. The Luthesque ground and pound, trying to punch some sense into old man Viking here. Do indeed like the new gear that the old man is sporting, but getting a little bit dirty. Here's the Bastage, and what the Angry Viking's got to watch out for. Oh, flatliner! Did away with the low blow, and whatever message the Angry Viking was trying to send, it definitely fell on deaf ears. Bastage walks away after a flatliner, knocking out the Angry Viking, folks. It's time for our first main event, the first title challenge. Unfucking believable. You know, I'm starting to think that the old man maybe should have had a couple of warm-up matches before confronting someone that's been an active wrestler for the past God knows how many months, folks. Bastage has never stepped back. He has stayed in that ring. He has stayed active. The Angry Viking sitting at the desk for like the last 7 months now. He gave a good fight, but he just could not deliver. But is this signs to come of that future war? We know Bastage has been kind of egging on Olmar Wolf and the Angry Viking to step out of retirement, face him one last time. How's it going, Robert Machette? Glad to see you around, folks. Well, it's time. Our first main event is up. We're ready to go. The fans have been waiting. The Wastelanders are hungry. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger. She is Carmella, Lilith Ambrosio. recently defeating Rebel Outlaw via a countout to get this #1 contendership, and you know Rebel Outlaw is waiting in the wings to get her revenge for that, underhanded tactic to take the victory. We all know Carmella has yet to officially defeat the likes of Rebel Outlaw. She got her #1 contendership regardless. Tonight, she's got a whole lot to prove. Getting into the swing of things once again, folks, we will be having a prominent presence once again here on Pillar to Post with some RWO action. As I stated Monday night, expect warfare. We got a big show, and I'll run down that card following this match. Wild Mad Outlaw in the house, men, ladies and gentlemen. She is your television champion. You don't need to call a nurse because we got the noise. And she is Evie Bloodyard. And what better way to represent the Bloodyard crew by looking like that? Brian Hillibert is going to have some massive wet dreams going down tonight. Somebody is getting bathed in splooge, let me tell you. The television champion of RWO's Amazon division, tough as nails, a warrior through and through, but Carmella has proven to be just as tough and just as successful. Can she topple the champion? Here we go. And Evie with a float over into the DDT. We're off to a good start and a quick roll up. Could it be over? Oh, maybe. Giving Carmella a little something to think about, you know what I'm saying? Hate to think what getting sand inside those vinyl undies would feel like. Well, with all the broken concrete, about a little worse than sandpaper, I might think. Evie has been working over Carmella since the top of the bell, but finally Carmella with a deep arm drag takes over Evie with force, staggered the champion, but here's the reversal. The Irish whip into the corner. Evie Bloodyard not willing to lose her title tonight, but a reversal once again by Carmella. Big frying pan hand slam. Well, more like a little pancake frying pan, you know? Yes, indeed, Lucky Sand. Here we go, went for the single leg takedown, but a reversal. Nicely executed here by Carmella. The challenger dropping the elbow right on the tricep. And there we go, the backstabber. Feint. A little sleight of hand before hitting that DDT. Psyched out Evie Bloodyard for the second time. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Well, I'm just a retard looking to get picked on. Jesus. Come on, Evie. And when I use the word retard, that is not any jibe at any handicap. I have my own handicaps. Just for those sensitive types out there, folks. Let me make myself clear. The pump handle. Oh, on to that dreaded sledgehammer of anal doom. And now Carmella sees her opportunity. And the coup de grace. Use a similar process to make synthetic pearls. I'll let your imaginations fill in the gaps. Oh, have mercy. Maybe coming back, though. Multiple back drops here. Utilizing that sledgehammer, dropping Carmella's ass, and now the back of her neck right across the handle of that sledgehammer. Man, We have seen Beardy, we have seen Jake Bagwell, and we have seen Dave Wall have the hammer inserted into their anal cavity. Could very well happen tonight. Oh, we would rejoice. But Carmella now, falling victim to a corkscrew dragon leg whip. Evie with a sledgehammer, dropping it right on the midriff. The cover, and we got a 1. And only good for a 1, folks. Drum Monkey in the house. How's it going, Drum? Short arm clothesline combination coming your way courtesy of Evie Bloodyard. Slap that ass, baby. Oh, so hot. Here we go, now kicking the ass, quite literally, of Carmella Lilith Ambrosio. Setting her up, could be. Yes, she's going for it. The pile driver to that concrete floor on the outside. Carmella might be done right here, right now. Her career could very well be done. And here we go. The octopus stretch has a hold of the forearm, torquing back and forth. But she should have put a little twerk into it, because Carmella just might have tapped. But another reversal here by Carmella, and once again, Evie taking off her feet. Brian Hilleberg stating, I would love to eat Evie's ass. Oh, you are looking to get slapped by Evie, boy. Let me tell you. Back and forth, rolling around. Don't we all love to see our women rolling around on a mat? And now, the power bomb, lung blower, the quick cover, the 1, 2, and Evie Bloodyard retains the television championship. Unsuccessful tonight was Carmella. A fight she brought, but the devastation was brought to you by Evie Bloodyard. Well, thanks a lot for lurking, Drum. Thanks for dropping a little line so I could say hi. Impressive match for our first main event. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, your reigning and defending television champions of RWO. She is Evie Bloodyard. And here comes the coccyx. She's named it. I just can't remember it. Impressive match by Evie Bloodyard, defending her title successfully. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event of the night. Can Junior McCoy take back the Wasteland Championship title? This is going down in a submission match. Brody Ness shocked the entire Wasteland when he defeated Junior McCoy for the title tonight. He's got to do it again. He's got to prove it wasn't a fluke victory. Now, this is a submission match, and it is geared a little bit towards the skills of the Nature Boy. Can Brody Ness use those submissions successfully to make Junior McCoy tap out, or will Junior McCoy shock the Wasteland for a second time and be a two-time Wasteland champion? Now, before we get into this match, Warfare, Monday night. This is episode 18. It will be A fatal four-way elimination. Mark Mayhem will face Savior, Eustace, and Bastage. More to come. And now, making his way down a ringside from Steel City, he is the challenger and your #1 contender, Junior McCoy. Cocky little SOB no longer needs the eye patch, but just likes the way it looks on him. I might be able to make it through a whole show. Yes, you might, Brian. This is our main event. Doing a little bit of a shorter match card, but able to deliver a little bit more each week. Tomorrow, expect some footage of the rat rod I call Stabatha, because the bitch loves to cut me. Believe me, I have bled for that car more than any man should bleed for a car. And it is done willingly. She will be a true creation of the wasteland. And now, he is your wasteland champion, introducing the Nature Boy, Brody Ness. We were speaking of Junior McCoy's ego, but talk about ego. This man is flamboyant, egotistical, a narcissist. One of those pretty boys that everyone used to love to pound on. But this guy's actually got some fight in him. Doesn't take shit from nobody. Well, he takes titles away from superstars. Very impressive. 4 wins, 1 loss for Brody Ness, where Junior McCoy is 4 wins, 3 losses. Challenger bouncing back and forth, and the calm, collected champion looking on. There's the bell. This match is official now. The collar and elbow, and Brody Ness overpowering Junior McCoy. Has him up in the corner. The referee having to step in now, breaking the hold. And surprisingly, a very clean break by the Nature Boy. Now Junior McCoy turned the tables. Has Brody Ness trapped in the corner. A little vice versa action going down. The break. And another clean break. Overhand shot. Not gonna stay clean for long is Junior McCoy. Hoists him up. But there's the elbows to the side of the brain pan. Caught him right in the ear hole. I heard Junior McCoy screaming rape. And well, that elbow got in there deep, so I don't blame him. Junior McCoy now taking control. Oh! Turn the page on the Nature Boy. Back elbows driving Junior off, though. The challenger turns the tables, and the sidewalk slam. Brody Ness going to have to do a lot more if he wants to prove to the Wastelanders that his victory was not a fluke. The hot shot, snake eyes, whatever you want to call it, in the corner there. Junior McCoy lines him up, leaps over. The guillotine leg drop on that bottom rope. And here we go. Finally getting back into action. Pussyfooting around with the back of Junior's head. Wild Eyed Yeti in the house. Saturday night specials are being held in this match. Oh my goodness. Big boot right to the midsection, but a fireman's carry taking the champion down. Junior bringing him back up, only to put the champion back down with that short arm clothesline. And now the knee lifts, taking the air from the lungs of Brody Ness. And the sleeper hold could be, if you forget this is exactly how Brody Ness stole the title away from Junior McCoy, put him to sleep with an old school sleeper. Junior McCoy just tried it, failed. Maybe he just doesn't have the skills of the Nature Boy. Hope you're doing good, Yeti. Trapped on that top rope, the knees being buried into the ribs, threatening to crack or even break the ribs of Brody Ness. The fall-away slam. Junior McCoy is ready to call this match for himself. Take the title home back to Steel City. Caught that roaring elbow, vicious clothesline by the champion. Always watch the head. I wear a helmet now when I commentate. He needs an ashtray. I've got one glued to the top of the helmet. Oh! What a roundhouse kick to the head of the champion. And now rolls through, picking him up on his shoulders. Beautifully executed. Getting a little bit rowdy is Junior McCoy. But caught was the boot, and another vicious clothesline tears the ligaments in the neck of Junior McCoy. Can he come back? And caught the super kick to the challenger. Impressive main event we're seeing right here. The Irish Whip. Junior McCoy out on the apron. Don't forget, folks, to hit that thumbs up. This is our main event. Show your love. Here we go. Oh, super kick on the outside. No Man's Land is getting the blood it craves. The wasteland must feed. And there we go. Junior busted wide open. Setting him up. Could be, well, straight up vertical suplex. Thought he was going for that dreaded brain buster. The damage that could have been done on that broken concrete. Saw parts touching other parts that shouldn't touch unless it's blessed by a rabbi. Then it's kosher. Yeah, parts get touched. Parts rubbing up on other parts. Not a good night for anybody unless, well, you got the right woman with you. But right now, it's the champion wearing down, breaking down the challenger. Junior McCoy down and out in no man's land. There is no countouts. End is clean in the ring with a submission hold. How's it going, Jake Bagwell? Bagwell's here for the main event. And there we go. The Dragon Suplex put a little snap to it, but not enough to keep Junior down. And back to no man's land we go. The champion being tossed over by Junior McCoy. Brody Ness in a bad situation, turns it around once again. We're back inside. He needs to break down Junior McCoy. Oh, ripcord lariat. Turned Junior inside out, and now he's ready to end it. The champion could be walking away unscathed. Oh! For the second time. But Brody Ness here to prove he is the champion. Not ending it just yet. Could be a dangerous thing he just did there. Ringing the bell now of Junior McCoy. Gonna give him a reason to wear that patch again by dislodging that eyeball from the eye socket. And there we go. Straight jacket DDT. No protection on top of the brain pan. Junior McCoy has the opportunity. Will he take it? Got him up in the rack. And the lung blower instead. Brody back up on his feet. Not ready to surrender just yet. But front face lock. The snapmare. The challenger. Stretching out the arms. Trying to make the champion scream for mama. Considering the diets of Yetis, one, they love to eat Tibetan Buddhist monks. Not surprised. Shouldering the champion once again. There's the military press drop. That steel will of Junior McCoy. Coming back, aiding him at every turn. Has the champion on the ropes, but a quick turnaround and a chop block from the front. Takes out the knee of Junior, but failed to capitalize, but rolls through. He's got the single leg Boston Crab, but too damn close to the ropes. What a show of wrestling we have encountered and witnessed tonight. The champion putting the boots and doing all the Wastelanders proud. Trying to wipe the Wasteland free of Steel City right now. But another table turn. But comes back swinging and the flatliner out of nowhere. Oh, little Jimmy be proud. And the Snapdragon once again crippling the neck of Junior McCoy. We have not seen... Oh, he's going for it. Shades of the true nature boy. But another rope break. Junior McCoy able to get close enough to get the break. Having the wherewithal to keep his body close to that rope. Not doing the champion any good. He needs to start situating himself in the middle of the ring. The big power bomb. Unbelievable show we've witnessed. I thought we had a match of the night earlier on, but this is showing us what the champions are truly made of here in RWO. This is the first time the Wasteland title has ever been defended on Battlefield. The military press and the power slam. The champion doing the smart thing, rolls to no man's land. Protects him. He can't lose on the outside. But continuing to battle on. The challenger continues to upset the champion at every turn. Junior McCoy has definitely scouted the champion well. Irish whip now, back to no man's land we go. The champion being ragdolled here by the challenger. Got a taste for blood to Junior McCoy. His own blood seeping through his eyes and into his mouth. Oh, super punch. The step up. Almost caved in the champion's head. And now the challenger sitting ready to fly. Oh, my goodness. The shooting star press. And once again, not having the brains to slap on a submission hold. Going to the well once again. Up top, and there it is. If you're not going to make him submit, put him in the goddamn hospital or put him in traction. Either one. But you don't pussyfoot around when a title is on the line. And there it is, the single leg Boston Crab. They'll roll through the execution sound. Can Junior McCoy hold on? Could not break the hold, but the damage clearly done. The Nature Boy now taking his time. Brody missed. Wasted too much time. Welcome, everyone. Glad to see everyone in the chat. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Show some love for Pillar to Post. You're watching Renegade Wrestling Organization here. And now the champion with a chop block once again. Tearing the ligaments in the knee. And now, Brody Ness heading up top. Senton splash, but the knees raised just in the nick of time. Junior McCoy once again with full control over the champion. The scoop. Trapping him up against that top rope. Burying those knees, shattering the ribs of Brody Ness, the following slam. This is what we've all been waiting for all night, and it seems like Junior McCoy could be on his way to another title reign. If he can get right, slap on the finisher, the submission, make the champion tap. But there's the block. And another chop block working that knee over and over again, possibly setting up for another figure four or that dreaded single-legged Boston Crab. Himalayan hot sauce handmade by Yeti. One squirt will burn till it hurts. I love our sponsors here of RWO. Brody Ness now picking up Junior McCoy, stalling him out, letting that blood rush down to that open gash on his forehead. And there it is, the suplex. Impressive feat here by Brody Ness. The Snapdragon. Working the legs, working the neck of Junior McCoy. Boot to the midsection. And whoa! Put a little snap on the suplex there. Did Brody Ness. But a reversal. Crossbody goes awry. Overhand shot. Fucking hiccups, man. Scoop slam. Throwing the challenger into the ropes. And now torquing on the neck of Junior McCoy, the champion. Pick two parts of the body and works on it. Big splash by a little man. Clearly just enough to knock the wind out of the lungs of Junior McCoy. Here we go. What is he, too close to the ropes? He's got the figure four locked in. Junior McCoy just has to reach back, and there's the break. Brody Ness a little bit too desperate for this submission. He's not calculating where he is in that ring, where the safe zone is. Big power bomb once again. Good one, Yeti. I can see that in the Wasteland ad. Can't have those humans have all the Wasteland ads, indeed. Working that knee now once again, burying that knee right to the side of the thigh. Like I stated, he's been looking back to that neck. It's either the lower limbs or the neck. He takes two parts of the body, works them, waiting, and back to the neck once again with that dragon suplex. Shot right to the ear now. Brody Ness doing everything he can to wear down the body of the challenger. But you can see frustration building. On the outside, just getting a little bit of air. Resting his body a little bit before he's stepping back in. Going back to war with the challenger, and out of nowhere, a superplex. I'm sorry, a power slam. And now, oh, shades of what we just witnessed, and there's the tap. Junior McCoy succeeds after having his ass handed to him. I am shocked, I am perplexed. Brody Ness brought a sound game. Just failed to hit those submissions in the center of the ring. Junior McCoy able to get to the ropes each and every time. We have a new Wasteland champion. A two-time Wasteland champion, ladies and gentlemen. He is your new Wasteland champion, Junior McCoy. Bloody, battered, broken is the new champion. Who will be gunning for that title next? Junior McCoy's got to be worried. But let me run down our next episode of Warfare. This goes down Monday night. It will be a fatal four-way for the Wasteland #1 contendership. Mark Mayhem, with 6 wins, 2 losses, will be facing Savior with 3 wins, 1 loss. Eustace, 5 for 5. Bastage, 5 for 3. Fatal four-way to determine who will face Junior McCoy next. And then, for the women, the Amazons and their Wasteland Championship title, the #1 contendership, a triple threat. Alexa Weiss, 7 wins, 3 losses. Leica, 5 for 5. Ling, 3 for 1. These women gunning for that Wasteland title. The Infernals, Dalahite and Drago, will be taking on Deception, members of the Gold Dynasty, Angus and Ivar. And then Levita will once again try and capture another win. She will face Turquoise Rain. And then, for the Lords of War tag titles, the Heathen and the Hellion, accompanied by the Ho, they will be taking on the champions, the Evolution of Hate itself, Bill Hate Jr. and Jeff Hate. And then our Sirens, #1 contendership, that is the tag title for the Amazon division. Limitless will be taking on the champions in the Blood Moon Sisters. I'm sorry, this is a #1 contendership. It will be Limitless taking on Blood Moon Sisters, Hikari and Raika. And then our main event, TV title match, the Bastard will face Gearoff. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you all had a great time. Have a good night. Always have a better tomorrow. For now, I'm out of here.